Well, I am in awe of you and your whole journey. It's amazing. Have you slept?
A
How are
little
you
bit.
taking this in?
Honestly, just riding on vibes and just the amazing, overwhelming support we've received. But
Yeah.
it's been quite a journey.
Yeah. You're the most decorated player in women's ice hockey history. When you hear that title, what would young Hilary say to that?
I have no idea. Young Hilary just wanted to play hockey and have fun and just embrace the sport, enjoy teammates' company. But I think young me also wanted to go to the Olympics and win a gold medal. So the
Yeah.
fact that I was able to realize that is just such a magical moment for me and a dream come true.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Take me through that overtime win. What is going through your mind when you see Megan Keller shoot the puck and it goes in?
Okay, well, going into overtime, I was like, okay, we've got this. We've got the momentum. We just need to get out there and do our thing. And then seeing Heisey throw the puck up to Meg. Meg's going down. She's about to pull that move. Meg's a defenseman, right? So it's not like you see D people always toe dragging people. And so she gets their D turned. And it's just like, she's got it. She's got it. And then just slowly the hands go up. Equipment's going everywhere, just celebrating. It was just such a crazy, special moment.
Oh my gosh. It was like, watching it, it was so celebratory.
Yeah.
It gave us all chills.
I
Like,
hope you could feel like the genuine
for
like
sure.
passion.
You know what? That's the cool thing about the Olympics, I think, is they do such a great job at bringing you into the game. You know, as much as people want to be there, I really do think we feel like we're there watching these games.
Yeah, and that's something like I was like every stride of every shift, like we're America's team.
Yes.
Inspire people. Like go do
Yes.
your thing, and through your thing you're gonna inspire people. And it really felt like we were America's team. And then to finally cement that legacy together, have gold medals, be able to bring them back to the US, share them within our communities. It's just everything couldn't have been more well written for us.
Aw. You made your return to SNL this weekend.
Yeah.
I was very excited. I interviewed Connor Storrie before he did his SNL, gig.
Awesome.
And I wanted to ask him if he was going to invite you guys or, but I knew he wouldn't tell me.
Yeah.
So
it was under wraps. We were the surprise.
Yes.
I was like, it was so hard to keep that buttoned up just among friends too. Because
Yeah.
we want to be like, hey, we're doing SNL with Connor Storrie.
right.
So I don't know. Everything just seemed to, the planets seemed to align, so to speak, because, the heated rivalry buzz, the characters they play, the way they represent the queer community,
Yeah.
hockey, I mean, all of it just kind of meshed together and blended in this most beautiful way. And then everything we're going through, wanting to celebrate our victory and our legacies, it made a lot of sense. So really fun, awesome evening.
Yeah. When did you find out you were going and that the boys were also coming?
Yeah, earlier in the week, probably like midweek, I think is, table reads and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, oh, maybe. And then I never think anything's in the bag or confirmed until the flights, right? I was like, until my butt is in the seat on the flight, I never think it's real. So I was at the PWHL Seattle Torrent game the night before and hustling to get into that flight to take the red eye to get to New York. So.
Oh my gosh, such a cool moment. The crowd truly went wild when you and Megan stepped on stage, and that moment was really exciting to watch.
But you guys should check it out. Oh, I hope some hockey players watched it.
Tell me how that for you all was kind of rewriting the script.
Yeah, I think there's just been so much noise. Obviously, there was a distasteful joke that was sent around the world that everyone heard. And, it's really grabbing hold of the narrative of celebrating these badass women just doing their thing and winning the Olympics, right? And it's the first time men's and women's had won an Olympic gold medal together. And obviously, we've done it more recently.
Yeah.
But to be celebrated as such and just lean into the championship environment was really important.
The PWHL has really gotten more support and more momentum than ever. What does it mean to you coming out of Milan, seeing everyone rally around the organization?
Yeah, it's incredible because we're year 3 in this thing. Seattle is year 1. We're an expansion club. And we've never had a league to hop back into after the Olympics such as the PWHL, right?
Yeah.
And so to have that momentum that you see on the international stage continue, and now you can see us night in and night out. You don't have to wait every 4 years to see amazing hockey. You have the best hockey in your market. So it's really fun. I'm really excited for the fans. I'm elated for, all the players that were able to represent their countries and be celebrated. And oh, by the way, we're all still competing for a Walter Cup championship. So there's so many fun things going on in women's hockey right now.
This is insane. It's like you win the gold, you're Olympians, and then you have to go back to compete again.
With people you just duked it out with on the international stage. It's like I just played against one of my Torrent teammates. And She played for Canada, and I'm like, I hate playing against you. This is great that we're reunited. And then likewise, you play against your U.S. teammates. You're like, I hate playing against you guys.
Yeah.
So you can't win from that standpoint. But so many great players are in the league.
An athlete's life is unmatched. It's really wild. What is your message to young girls and young women that are hockey players or maybe in another sport that are dreaming to take the Olympic stage?
Yeah, honestly, it sounds really cliche and simple, but just set goals. Have those super lofty goals that you're like, these are big picture goals, and then also have the smaller ones that are more attainable. And I really do think just specifically having success in my own career, all of it was goal setting. And having both the dynamic of the long and the short-term goals, and being able to have that reflection point too of the barometer of where you are and how you can accomplish those things.
Have you ever had those moments of I don't know if I'm gonna keep going, feeling like you want to quit? Who is the person in your life that kind of is the voice you hear that's like, nope, gotta keep going?
A part of it, part of that voice is that young next generation. They inspire me so much to be a part of something bigger than myself, to try and push for more, to continue to evolve the game. And then a lot of it's just my teammates. I mean, those are my besties, my friends, my family. There's so much inspiration to draw from our room, and you really want to put your best foot forward in all aspects of life because of them.
Yeah, that's so great. Flavor Flav, gotta love him. He is inviting all women medalists to Las Vegas on a trip. Are you going?
I mean, why not celebrate another touch point together? I mean, I think it's incredible that all these brands and there's more interest in women's sports just in general, because we carried at the Olympic Games. Let's be honest, the women absolutely slayed. So to be celebrated as such is really exciting. So I hope it works out with scheduling.
This is why I'm really a numbers girl, and I really love statistics because you can't argue that.
Right, facts.
The ladies slayed. Facts, facts. A lot of celebrities get into the Olympics, which is really cool, and we're in the stands. Did you have any celebrities reach out to you or any celebrity support that surprised you?
Definitely. I'd say probably the one top of mind would be Snoop Dogg. Yeah. He was just the dad of the Olympics, so to speak. He was everywhere, and it was just cool. And oh, by the way, love his hockey commentary. There is nothing like it. I'm like, what is going on? This is great. But no, I mean, just he's all about throwing out the hugs. I mean, he iced out our team, gave us all chains, and we're waiting for different chains now.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. I don't know if but so yeah, I think that was one. But Seth Meyers was genuinely excited about everything that we were accomplishing during the tournament, and it was just really cool to meet him. But I think it's really cool when you have any sort of celebrity that's interested in what you do, because we're the best at what we do and they're the best at what they do, and it's just to kind of have a different lens on things is exciting.
Yeah. Of course, the 1980s men's hockey team had a movie made about them. So we're thinking it's time for you ladies to get a movie made about you.
Well overdue. Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
Who would you like to potentially play you?
Oh my goodness, that's tough. Honestly, I don't know who I could just name top of mind like that. I'd have to think about it, but...
You know who I thought of?
Yeah, who?
Allison Williams. I think I think you guys have a similar look, and I could see her on the rink.
Okay. Can she skate?
Oh,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's why it's acting.
Yeah. I mean, I think, we're an amazing team, and there's so many great stories of inspiration you can draw from that. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's something. Yeah.
I know you're an overachiever because not only were you going to the Olympics, but you also planned an engagement to your new fiance.
Yeah.
So how did that all come about? Did you decide that last minute, or were you planning it for a while?
Planning it for a while, I'd say a month or so at least before, because I was really kicking myself, being where do I propose to this amazing woman? I just don't even know. Is it on a hike? Are we on vacation? What does that look like? And I sort of just had the epiphany, what about at the games? It's her game, it's her last games, it's mine. We met through the Olympics. So much of our lives have been spent through our Olympic journeys respectively. And wouldn't that just be cool and iconic, because they're only every 4 years, and you can only go to the Olympics so many times,
Yeah.
you know, if any time. So, yeah, and I think too, maybe just loving high pressure situations and doing it before a gold medal game, like no problem. So
You
it just worked out that way.
definitely do. My husband tells me that he was like, of course, I was so committed and I knew eventually he was going to propose. He tells me that he still didn't know if I would say yes.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that?
I I knew she would say yes, but you never, you know.
That's
you
what he
just never
says.
know. Like, anything can happen. Like, what if the moment isn't right, or it's not like how the other person envisioned? I'd like to think I know what she would like, but yeah, and there's just like so many logistic things, right? That it just like it had to happen here at that point in time, and I made sure the lighting was good at the very least. But the grate was not planned. Like doing it over a grate, I was wobble-legged, shaking, being like, "Oh my gosh, do not drop this ring."
Oh, no. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's high pressure.
Yeah.
Well, you and Brittany have said that you are retiring from the Olympics. So what's the next chapter look like?
That's a great question. I don't think either of us really know. I plan on playing competitively for a couple more years. I think just signing up for a quad was really daunting, although my teammates are trying to get me to sort of redact that statement and just continue to go to France in 4 years. But
oh gosh.
You one thing at a time, just enjoying this celebration. But for us, like we love sport. We understand like how much sport has given to us, and we just want to give back in that way, stay around sport, continue to be in the industry. So I'm going to keep playing hockey, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have some fun sporting things coming up on the horizon for both of us. Yeah.
It's so cool you both share the passion of being an athlete, because I think it's hard for outsiders to fully understand.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think just like the level of commitment to do what we do at such a great level and just that like elite level is so different than anything else that we can kind of bounce ideas off one another and really truly be like a genuine support system. And just have the greatest amount of empathy for what one another's going through at that moment. Because the lights are so bright at the Olympics, right? The pressure is consuming and it can be crazy, but to have a partner that's lived through that and can be there is just incredible.
So important.
Yeah.
Big wedding, small wedding, anytime soon? What's the plan?
I was talking with the family last night about this, and she wants destination. I was thinking Western.
I like that.
Yeah. So we'll see where we end up, but nonetheless, we can't wait to celebrate with friends and family.
We are so excited for you.
Thank
Just
you.
enjoy this moment. You're amazing and such an inspiration, truly.
You.